Well, happy June 1st, and good morning, happy Monday. We are in the cabin, as you can see, and we're unscrambling all of the things that got messed up during the winter. In any case, we're in the book of Ephesians in chapter 6. We've had a nice quiet time on the deck this morning, and praying for a number of people that need a special touch from God's hand. Karen and Five Forks Baptist, and also Steve Summercamp down at Southside Baptist Church in Florida, where I pastored, and continue to lift them up for special recoveries from surgery. So in chapter 6, we've been looking about putting on the armor of God, and we're going to have a violent thunderstorm this afternoon, so we're going to have to put on the armor of God up here and get ready for that storm. But we said, therefore, take up the full armor of God so that you will be able to resist the devil or the evil day, and having done everything to stand firm. Stand firm, therefore, having girded yourself with the loins with truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness are the two items that we put on so far. The belt, of course, holds everything together, and it is truth. And the only truth that we know with a certainty is the Bible, the God's Word. Boy, I mean, if you turn on the internet, you just never know what you're going to see. And if you watch the political candidates tearing one another apart, talking about all of the things they've done, probably none of them should get elected if it's all true. But nevertheless, that's what's going on, and the truth is in God's Word, and we can stand on that truth and believe what it says. Now, the second thing that we saw was the girdle of truth. The second thing that we saw was the breastplate of righteousness, and that's not our righteousness. We couldn't protect ourselves very well with our own righteousness, because our righteousness, as Paul says, is like filthy rags. But we want to count on Christ's righteousness dwelling in us, and certainly we want to be sure that the righteousness of Christ is in our hearts, and that is the breastplate of righteousness. It's doing what is right, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of grace, or gospel of peace. Shodding your feet. Right now I'm barefoot. You can't see that, and I'm not going to move the camera down so you can see those ugly feet, but right now I'm barefoot. But in a few minutes I'm going to make a mad dash down to the garage across the driveway, where there are acorns and holly tree branches and leaves that can stick my feet, and it would not be a good idea to go down there barefooted. So I'm going to shod my feet. I'm going to put on something that's appropriate for going out into the outdoors. And here the armor of God, that we want to shod our feet so that we are going out into the world to share the gospel. We want to be sure that we have good footwear that will protect us and protect our feet, but footwear that'll be able to take us wherever God sends us, whether he sends us into a driveway with holly bush leaves, or whether he sends us into a restaurant, or whether he sends us into a neighborhood or co-worker, place of business. He wants us to have our feet shod and ready to share the gospel, and ready to take us wherever we need to go. So I hope today you have that belt of truth. I hope you have the shield that would protect your heart, and the breastplate of righteousness, so that you're ready to go out with your feet shod, ready to share the gospel anywhere you go. I'll hope to be a little bit longer tomorrow. I've had a little trouble with my computer this morning, and of course we're still on dial-up internet up here on the mountain. We still don't have our fiber optics, and because the fiber optics are supposed to come, I haven't invested in one of the satellite dishes to get the Skyrunner or Sky whatever it is, because I didn't want to spend $200 on hardware and then throw it away if we're really going to get high-speed internet. So Hopefully we'll have that by the third quarter of this year, according to the latest projections. It's kind of like the road coming up the mountain. It was going to be paved for about 15 years, and finally one day they actually paved it. So hopefully one day we'll really have high-speed internet. But I hope you have a great day. I hope that you don't get the violent storm that they're predicting for us, but I hope you have a great day in the Lord, and press on.